Okay. Now, off to go collect the stream's link to post in all appropriate locations. First, tweet. First up, notify the stupid bird app.
Caw!
What am I gonna do with you? There's that. Already in the self-promo room, so there's that. Where did I put... Oh, there's that. That goes there. Okay. I think that is... Everyone has been alerted. I think. Well, we're going with it. Hello, everyone, and welcome! So today is sort of wrapping up the Maid, the Momono Maid adoptables. There will still be art videos of assorted Maid-themed things. For example, there will be Dice Sesh fan art if you want to witness that with your own two eyes.
We want to witness what? I was reading the thing.
Oh, there will be, in keeping with this month's theme, there will be Dice Sesh fan art.
Oh, yes!
You're just saying that because you're going to get to see Ava stuffed into a maid outfit, aren't you?
Well, here's the thing, Susan.
What?
We have 2 more weeks of May.
Yeah, there's going to be more Maid-themed art.
This is the last adoptable.
Right. If someone wishes
But we're doing
more Maid, there will be more Maid-themed art. Just this will be the last of the adoptables for this month.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Oh, hey, Mass Effect Legendary Edition went back to coming out tomorrow. Make up your fucking mind, Steam!
It's kind of funny here, listening to you get wrapped around the axle.
I shifted. I was not going to stream tomorrow because, the game's coming out Saturday. I'll just stream Saturday and do a double long stream because I don't have to do anything else. But no, now we're back to this!
I should not be laughing at this. This should not entertain me. But it does. So here
I was going to do lunch with my grandma. I was going to have a day.
You can still have your stream be on Saturday.
Well, no, because I'm going to want to play it.
Well, there is that, I suppose. I guess I am in possession of slightly better impulse control than you?
No, you're not.
I said slightly better.
Yeah, you were like, oh, I'll wait to play Monster Hunter Rise until it comes out. Until the stream day. No, you didn't.
I would protest, but you're not wrong. But hey, I needed to get myself familiar with controls.
Of course. That's a very good excuse.
And hey, I've gotten further on my stream character than I have on my on the one I was testing the controls with, so we're even. Proof. Okay, yes, Bean, I would say your impulse control is worse than both of us.
How so?
He licks rock salt lamps and buys 40k minis in bulk.
Excuse me. I would like to point at my common rider shenanigans and just say, nah, my impulse control is worse.
Anyways, so today the young lady we are drawing is a Drak. And now I will say this. Draks, and this is something I got from her species profile, Drak Momono are not based off of Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. They are based off of their own mythological creature. From, I believe, Germanic folklore. Technically, they're two creatures, but they are really similar, so we're just gonna pretend they're one that got named two different things. Hey, Super! Good to see you! Okay, so, now, these ladies are, now they are largely endemic to the reptile kingdom, but can be found in other locations. Usually they find themselves there through travel.
Okay.
They're there through travel, and very often they will sort of apologies. Unlike some maid-themed Momono, they are extremely finicky about picking who their human is.
Right. They, like Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, they do not just turn into human form for anyone and go live as a Mado and try to marry them and make them try to eat their tails. Wait, is that last one a part of this? I'm not sure, but
No.
the reference is the reference.
Draks cannot drop their tails and regenerate them like the dragons from Dragon Maid.
Actually, the only dragon we've ever seen do that is Toru.
So that might just be a her thing. So yes, Draks, their tail is actually an indicator. It's actually their health indicator, and a big flame on the end like this is an indicator that they are in good health.
Charmander rules.
Yes, their tail is like this because they have a massive overabundance of fire mana in their systems. Hence why they produce. Hence why they do have a fire breath, and it can burn to some degree hotter than other dragon type Momono. Given their dispositions, though, it is very rare that they breathe fire. Because I have notes for this. Nothing about their disposition is aggressive, so it presumably takes quite a lot to get them to produce flame.
Okay.
But they do have. Basically, if you do get one to produce flame, best pack one of those suits you see people studying volcanoes wear.
Fun.
Like, a biologist would probably want to study the flame just to
Mm-hmm.
see, like, okay, why? But yeah, the flame itself is very, very hot. Now, interestingly enough, the ladies this lady is based off of. They do like to sort of move into people's houses, a la brownies and other like mythological little housekeeping creatures.
Okay.
And the best way to keep one happy slash around was with is by feeding it dairy products,
Okay.
milk, cheese, that sort of thing. Like that is what keeps it happy and around. Because
Okay.
now Dracs have have a very interesting sort of capability. They are
Oh,
scarily good at training other things to be maids.
interesting.
Normally, this occurs with fairy type Momono. This is a callback to one part of their folklore where they are not a dragon, but instead a type of fairy that looks and behaves like a dragon. Take that as you will.
I've taken it. I've thrown it around a little. I rolled it into a little ball, and I scored 3 points.
Anyway, so the the ladies in question, yeah, they this sort of training skill predominantly shows itself with fairy types, but it's believed they can train other Momono just as easily. What you're saying is make sure to have a. So basically, what you're saying is make sure to have a whole star on hand. Whole star. Make lots of trips to the grocery store. They're not. The real world creature is from what I could tell not very finicky about the source of the milk, just that it exists and is drinkable. Cool. But yeah, these I um I would at least ask the Drak in question what her preferences were regarding the food items in question. Deeply concerned.
Deeply concerned, yet intrigued.
Yeah. Another story in involves sorry, I cannot speak words coherently. I'm sorry.
It's all good, Susan. Everybody has a day where they're just like, oh, well, my words are gone. The English language, what is it?
One little sort of dew claw foot over here. Select lasso. Control C, Control V. Image. Mirror. Time to go paste that down. Attach. Into Maids. It's unknown what they do with very, very aggressive Momono, but yeah, they could probably get those converted if given time and in possession of great patience.
Yes.
But yes, now you may have noticed this prop over here in her hands.
Yes.
This exists for a very specific reason.
What would that reason be?
It is her, sort of welcome to the home, quote unquote, appeasement offering.
Okay.
Basically, I read that one of the ways to appease these things and get them to stay around was to give them stuff like milk or cream cheese, and my brain immediately went, well, why not give her a cheesecake? Because those are like 90% cream cheese.
True.
I will decorate this to a flavor when we're doing the coloring stages. And I have just realized I don't remember how to draw a fork. What?
Oh my lordy! That's a weird thing to realize in the middle of drawing.
Well, no, it's like I was going to give okay, plate with cheesecake in one hand, fork in other, and then I get to the other hand and I was wait, I don't remember how to draw one of these. How have I reached this point to not remember how to? Oh, wait a second. Now I remember. It's going to be at that angle, so there's a little bit of a dip. Okay, that's just weird looking. And then come down and then out. 1, 2, 3 times. God, that looks weird, but it'll have to do. You don't know how to draw the fork.
That is what we are learning, Bean. That is the information we have been provided. Susan no good at fork.
There is a fork. It is not necessarily a good fork, but it exists.
It's a very large fork.
I can make it smaller.
Like, do you have forks in your house that big?
Yes, because I am the short. Yes, because aside from me, the shortest person in the house is 5'9".
Okay, fair, fair, fair. I guess you're the wrong person to ask that question. I
Oh
was trying
god.
to be like sarcastic.
God, and we have to put the indicator of days chat has been horny back to 0.
God damn it. How the fuck can Ruby make a fork horny?
I don't know.
It's like a gift. A
Okay.
weird, debauched gift.
She started it. At this point, I don't care who started it. Okay, so.
We don't care who started it. Just, Jesus. Y'all need Jesus.
Pretty sure he'd look at this and go, nope.
This ain't my fucking problem, bitch. Bye.
Because I would have something to say about your language choice, but then I remember some of the things I've read being said in the Bible and go, okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, if anyone can cuss and get away with it, it's Jesus.
And we all must remember this is the same man who sat down, made a whip, which took him 3 days to do, and then used it to chase people out of a temple.
Yep.
All I remember from that sermon is the man made it himself, Jesus.
Exactly.
And like nobody thought to stop him. And then I thought about it and went, yeah, I don't think anybody would.
No, because it's Jesus.
Well, no, it's more like his friends didn't go, maybe this is a bad idea.
No, because it's Jesus. They all just looked at him and went, he knows what he's doing.
No, it's just the fact that he decided to. Where'd it? Where'd it go?
Oh no, where did it go? Where did it
I
come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
I have no idea where it's going.
Are you trying to find the fork?
No, I copy pasted like the little sleeve poof thing that I
Okay.
was gonna mirror it, and it apparently yeeted it from the canvas. So
Oh boy.
I don't.
I'll be right back. My headset cord is tangled something fierce.
Fun. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, I walked right into that one. We need no invasion. Yeah, in some ways, sometimes I kind of think we do.
Hi,
Hello.
I'm back.
Yay.
I don't know how the fuck this keeps happening.
Maybe. Like, how many chords do you have? Like,
Well, no, it's not like actually tangled in things. It'll just start twisting up.
ah. Okay. There. Now, shouldn't this bike going to be a maid? Ma'am, we are in a one-bedroom apartment.
Also, I had a unicorn wife. What happened to her? Nothing.
Moving along. Now, interestingly enough, Drax will have a human employer and sometimes not end up married to them.
Okay.
Very often, very sometimes they will end up developing an attraction towards each other, but doing a 2-page essay on a giant starfish. Considering some of the stuff I've written about while I was in school, you're doing great. I am sorry you have to be dealing with this. Now for the fun bit.
Oh,
Because
there's a fun bit?
yeah, I need to put on the horns, the wings, the ear fin things, and the tail.
It's gonna have a tail?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I mean it's a dragon girl. Why wouldn't it have a tail?
I don't know. Also, I may be fucking with you.
Course you are.
But that is only a maybe.
Uh huh.
And you have no proof whether I am or not.
Take over here. Image. Mirror layer.
Also, can I talk about the unexpectables a bit?
Go right ahead.
Because I wanted to talk to you about it last night when it was happening, but you fell asleep early.
Yeah, I am really sorry about that. I just kind of went and sleep.
No, it's all good. If you needed the sleep, I'm not faulting you for getting it.
Thank you. Okay, so now let's. While you're talking, I'm gonna do the skin line art.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Um, so the Unexpectables have been fighting through the elemental planes. They just recently reached the elemental plane of Earth, and oh boy, shit is fucked. The reason they're fighting through the elemental planes is because ancient elemental evils called Onis have been unleashed upon the planes, one for each. These Onis are very strong. Each could be boss monsters of a story themselves. But no, we gotta fight all four for this story.
Because.
Yep. We have beaten Air Elemental Oni. He was a sneaky boy who was basically a living shadow. We have beaten Water Elemental Oni, who we had to go through a proper dungeon to fight. And ooh boy, was he an enemy I don't want to face in my wildest nightmares.
Oh.
He could attack 3 times, he could attack 4 times in one turn, and had a bonus action attack.
Are we entirely sure the DM isn't trying to kill them?
Oh, because it's Monty, I don't think she's trying to kill them on purpose.
Uh-huh.
But they are level 11. She
Huh.
has to make bosses that they can't just
Nuke.
take out because... Yeah, they can't just take it out because... So with the shadowy demon guy, they had to fight him in a unique way. She made the water Oni to specifically deal with the barbarian's ability to nix damage. So it doesn't hit hard, but it hits a lot.
Right. Okay.
And now we have the Earth Oni. Oh, fuck.
Who is a thing and a half, I imagine.
Yeah, he's based on a Kyuki yokai. And for those who don't know what that is, cow spider. Yeah. So take a cow spider, have it stand like a human, and make it an ugly bastard from a hentai.
That's not a mental image I wanted.
Yeah. It's not, but now it's there. Just like it was in my mind, as it single-handedly nearly murdered 2 people in the party, and actually successfully killed 1.
Apologies to anybody who can hear the lawnmower in the distance.
I can't, so I don't think they can.
Okay, just checking.
If they can, once again, we apologize. But if you can't, we didn't say fucking anything, and there's no lawnmower. What are you talking about?
I said something because it is, like, right under the window of the room
That's fair.
I'm streaming in.
That's fair. I can't hear anything, though, so I highly doubt anybody else can. And if they can, shut up.
Right, now I need to...
But, yeah, he killed the monk, who is the guest character for this arc.
Oh, lovely.
Luckily, in the Plane of Water, they solved a puzzle to get into a treasure room and found a 5,000 gold diamond.
$10 I know what that got used for!
Well, they shaved some of it off, so they didn't use the whole thing. But yes, Raised Dead was employed.
When I hear when I hear cow spider, I only want to think about the Ushioni.
Yeah, see, Ushioni are mountain spiders. The author invokes some Gyuki by giving them some cow elements, but they're based off of the mountain spider yokai. Gyuki is take spider body and put a cow head on it.
That's a fat lot of nope from me.
Yeah, but give it like 8 eyes, like a spider should have on the cow head.
That's just wrong.
I had to fight one in Neo, and oh god, was it a fucking time and a half. But, yeah, so this Earth Oni is, he's dead now. He died in the most amazing way possible, and if I had any guess, it'd be something you would do. Susan.
Like me as a DM?
Yeah. They were in the elemental plane of air. Like 8 or 9 sessions ago, right?
Okay.
And they were fighting an air elemental, and Borky went to throw his javelin, and he missed, and it just started falling, because there's no ground in the elemental plane of air.
The actual... Was it did the javelin come back?
Yes. Monty didn't want it to just be like, oh, this happens if he gets to the surface, no matter what you do. So it was like, if they got him below 50 HP before he hit the surface, the javelin would come in. And she tried to figure out, how do I do damage for it? and no one could tell her like how far the element to plane of air is from the Earth plane. So she looked at falling damage, and everyone agrees that falling damage caps out at 100d6.
Oh
So
boy.
Javelin fell from the sky and did 100d6 damage.
Oh.
And fucking shish kebabbed the Oni to the ground.
Nice.
So we only have one Oni left. But from everything we've heard,
it's going to be a pain in the ass.
yeah, apparently the elemental fire Oni is the strongest.
Great.
So, and as we've been going through the planes, the situations have been getting worse. Because they got freed sequentially. And the fire Oni was the first one freed. So he's had the most amount of time.
Great. Uh...
So I'm also thinking if there's gonna be one, who is your animated childhood? What do you mean by that, Super?
I was gonna say, I think she might have gotten cut off. Or, like, pressed enter too soon or something?
Yeah. If you can clarify what you mean, we can give you a better response. If you just mean, like, animated childhood superhero or something, Danny Phantom.
I get the feeling that's a lot of people.
Danny Phantom's what introduced me to Golf Girls. Danny Phantom will always be my favorite Nickelodeon show.
Oh, why am I not surprised?
Oh, come on! She had it going on in that show. We don't know what the Fire Oni looks like.
Yeah. We do not know what it is, what it looks like, or what abilities
We know his name. We know his name.
And that is
Tiamots. Which I asked Common what that means, and it's literally just torch.
That's ominous.
Well, they've all Monty's animated childhood crush, either Raven from Teen Titans or Sam from Danny Phantom. That's what it's got to be. And yes, I did have to look up Sam's name. Shut up.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Okay. Good.
So, what do you think about the colored line art I'm doing more sort of experimenting with?
I think it's a great experiment, and it's looking good. It needs some refinement, if I'm going to be brutally honest.
Hey, I started doing this like 2 days ago. It needs refining.
Yeah.
I fully accept that it and I have a lot of work to do.
But experimenting with new art styles is always a good thing.
Yep.
Because you can't find out what you're bad at or what you're good at if you don't try it.
Yeah, I mean, you have to try. Yeah, You have to try, otherwise you never really otherwise you never find out. And what exactly do you mean, Ruby? Oh god, poor Mumsy.
Oh, good. This chat can be free. I'll just start talking about weirder yokai.
Autocorrect tried to kill Mumsy.
Oh, fun.
Holy robot. You okay? You okay? That
Felix,
sounded massively unpleasant.
Felix Model 02 is offline. Please provide pancakes for reboot.
What am I gonna do with you?
Give pancakes.
You have no. You have no. I love this chat.
Waffles are not a good substitute. Pancakes.
What are we going to do with you?
Give pancakes.
Has it been a bit of a morning for you?
No, not at all.
Oh, because it sounds like it has been, kind of. If anybody's wondering why I'm not going to the ends of the fingers, it's, well, very simple. The art I'm using as a reference for the Drak has a different has a fingernail of a different coloring.
No, Susan, the answer is very simple. Why are you not going to the end of the fingers? Because it's my drawing. Shut up.
Well, I'm also working on the claws, so because yes, this dragon girl, like others, is in possession of claws.
Perfect for scratching up your back.
Or anything
Wait,
else.
hold on.
Or anything else that annoys her.
Wait. No, God, now I'm the one being horny. No!
Moving right along.
It's my greatest dream, Stug. This is my greatest. God, Mumsy, is that a pun? Fuck off!
It's also a compliment, let him be.
He needs to learn! He needs to learn that kind of humor is not appreciated!
By you or by everybody else?
Yes.
There we go. Time for this little pain in the ass. Okay, so I cannot draw silverware. But I'm trying. I'm sorry you're dealing with that much rain.
How much rain? How much rain?
According to Mumsy, a lot.
Oh boy.
And
Wish we could get some rain.
I just remembered I need to do the dragon feats.
Dragon footsies. Dragon toesies. Dragon feet.
God damn it, Felix.
I'm a bard. What do you want from me?
Fair enough. Mumsy, why do you live on a floodplain?
Because some people are bad at district planning. Fucking God, giggity, damn it.
The bit of you that has done construction work cringes horribly.
No, the bit of me where we had our construction office flooded because we don't have flood insurance, even though we live in a flood zone. Because that spot will never flood, and then it did. Cringes horribly.
I am.
Yeah,
I am deeply
it's
sorry.
it's because the last owner of the place where our construction spot lived was a real cheapskate.
And apparently an idiot.
Yeah, the flood insurance was optional, and he went, we'll never need it, and then sold it to us, and literally the year he sold it to us, we needed it.
Surprise! God damn it. Is the counter already at 0?
Yes.
Is there an option for a negative?
Not yet.
Why?
We don't have that level of technology.
Oh. Yeah, it. Yeah, I imagine that had to be like the most annoying thing ever.
Oh yeah, we lost a lot of our equipment.
I imagine
This was
words were had.
Yeah, but no, legally the old boss wasn't responsible because legally he didn't need the flood insurance. Because even the insurance company was like, "Oh yeah, that'll never flood."
And then it did.
But yeah, we had like a reservoir that should have let it all out, but the rain came down so fast and so hard.
The reservoir didn't. It could not take it.
Well, no, and it was just after fall, so all the leaves and everything falling off the trees got swept by the rain, clogged up the drain, and then we flooded.
Ah, fun.
Yep.
That. I'm deeply sorry you had to deal with that.
Yep, and that was before I knew you were lava, so
So
that's why you haven't heard about it.
because I get the feeling that if we knew you while this was going down, we would have heard about it.
Oh yeah.
Along with finding out how many cuss words does Felix know.
If I'm honest with myself, I didn't cuss as much as my dad did. Because for me, it meant like a week off of work at the time, and I'm like, yeah.
You went, yay, time off.
Yeah, I was 20. I was 20 at the time, and I was a real asshole. Ruby, no, that's
No. Bad.
that's excessive. Either way, what the fuck was I trying? Yeah, I was 20 and a little bit of a selfish prick at the time, like most 20-year-olds are.
Yep. Felix. Woo! Felix's dad. Beep!
Yeah. I was selfish in 20, and I didn't meet you guys until after I turned 22. I
Uh,
think either after 22 or 23. I forget how long you and Lava have been in my life.
right.
I think it's approaching 3 years now.
Yeah. And the reason for why are her eyelashes going to be red is, well, as some of you, as pretty much everybody in this chat knows, I have a kid. Said kid is a redhead. The little bugger's eyelashes match his hair color.
My beard grows in red.
Then you most likely have one copy of the gene for red hair.
My dad does it too.
So your
When
dad
his
also has one copy.
when he was young and his beard would start growing in, it would grow in ginger.
Yeah, then your dad has one copy, and you inherited your dad's copy.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I'm playing a game in the background and I just got comboed and I'm like, what the fuck?
Ah, of course.
That was out of nowhere. That was uncalled for and excessive.
And you have complaints.
I want to speak to the manager.
I think you just gave everyone here who works in customer service flashbacks.
I've worked in customer service. I know the flashbacks.
Ah.
Although, when I worked at Sheets, someone saying I want to speak to the manager was the most fun I've ever had.
Oh.
Because the manager was my best friend.
Because you got to go,
So,
hey buddy! Come deal with this! I
yeah,
am out of brain cells.
they just go, oh, I want to speak to her. And I just grab the little mic on my lapel and go, hey, Emily, someone wants to talk to you.
Manager appears.
Incoming strong, redheaded Bostonian woman who could suplex me. Yeah, what do you want?
And the person immediately shut the fuck up.
Emily was a sweetheart. What are we sighing about now?
I forgot a line for a finger. All better.
Yay.
Okay.
Ba-doop.
Now we get to work.
Girl, hit me with that work.
God
Let me
damn
sing
it.
with it.
Do not. Thank you.
You don't like
Sorry.
the song?
It's not my thing.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know it past what I said already.
I understand if some people like it, but it's just not my thing.
I'm hearing someone yell. I'll be right back.
Okay. My experience with customer service extended was, can you help find the thing? Ah.
I guess I'm hearing shit now.
It's okay. I do that too.
Yeah, there's no one here, so
Oh well. Apparently, some of us, their customer service experience only extends to, can you help me find the thing?
see, people who ask that and ask it nicely, I have two different modes for answering that. If you ask it like genuinely like help, I can't fucking find this shit.
I require assistance, I cannot find the thing.
And then I go, yeah, okay, follow me, buddy. But then if I get someone in and they haven't looked at the store at all, and they come up to me and they very condescendingly say, "Where's the?" I'll just go, I'm sorry, we don't have that in stock.
Right. If I'm in a store where, like, I've been to one, but I haven't been to the exact one in question, what I'll do is I'll go, I've been to a store very much like this one. The store I have been to has item A, B, and C. Where would it be in this location?
You would get assistance from me.
I try to be nice.
That's all I'm worried about. Is that people try.
The nice customer service person puts up with enough shit.
Yes, we do.
Ugh. That's better. It was raining as I was standing. That's just dumb. So, Felix.
Yeah, I see it. Jeez.
It's just. Is it raining? Sticks head outside. Yes, I believe so. Can I help you with anything else today, ma'am? Fortunately, like 90% of my experience in customer service was just going, ma'am, you do not need to use a coupon for that. We have this going on anyway as an event. You know what? Fine.
Yeah, some people are just dumb.
Yeah. Working. Yeah, working food, working at a Yeah, working where I did for customer service definitely made interesting.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. My coworkers were great. Although sometimes I did look at them and think, how do you function in polite society? How have you reached this stage in your life?
How did we get here?
How did we reach this point? Uh, I have several questions, most of them starting with, so how did we get to this stage of existing?
I have several questions. They begin with how and end with the fuck?
Especially when witnessing people be. So I. There we go. There's the brush I was looking for. So. The. So the place I was. So I was. So I spent a period of time
Yes.
working as the sorry, as the as the front as the front counter girl, i.e., the one who takes your order and gives you your food at
Yeah.
uh, at a at a Burger King.
Oh, you worked at Burger King.
Yep.
I worked at Wendy's.
Fast food service is an experience, isn't it?
One I do not want to repeat.
Don't mind me. I'm just trying to give the hair here some actual like texture. And you know what? I have neither the time, patience, or crayons. That'll do. You know what? That'll do. So, anyway, like,
Anyway,
so one of the myriad of things. So at the time, we were having sort a deal for a discount on a set amount of food. The issue is,
okay.
we also had a coupon that did the exact same thing.
Okay.
The number of people I had to tell, we have an offer for that going on right now. Please hold on to your coupon, boggles my mind.
Yep.
It's like, sir, we're having a finally it took well the asked, well, where's the information on this deal? And I just pointed to the great big info board right behind my head.
Nobody looks.
They just got very quiet. They're just like, oh. And then put the coupon back in their pocket. Did I make their day? Yes. Were they also potentially about as bright as a box of hammers? Also, yes. And I say that as kindly as I physically can. Like, sir. That happened at Subway. Trying to. I mean, maybe? Again? Where I was working, there was kind of a assumption that you were coming into this a decent human being. Although occasionally there was some like advanced dumb. Just like, sir, we we appreciate what you're trying to do here, but do not. Okay, where is it having problems? I don't understand why that was being a problem child, but it seems to have resolved itself.
Okay.
And I just had a realization.
What's up?
I forgot the tail.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Least I noticed. We're gonna say first up. We're gonna say the tail is coming off here, curves around. Yes, I'm giving her a very long tail.
Well, don't dragons usually have a very long tail?
Fair enough. I'm going to go now. Thank you for the. Okay. All right. Now that the tail situation has been properly rectified, why are you
Testify.
why are you having a problem now? Oh, that's why. Occasionally the magic wand tool is amazing. Other times it's a pain. Other times it's a right pain in the butt. I hope you enjoy your shrimp.
You know, Susan, I am amazed at you sometimes.
What?
you have like 2 different vocabulary switches.
I do.
Yeah. It's the I care, I'm putting on a show, and then there's the, you know what, fuck it. You know what, I've had a day, fuck life, fuck everything, it's a pain in the ass, fuck. Like, there's the sailor switch, and then there's the, no, I'm a very professional mother, Susan, and I can't tell which one of them I like to hang out with more.
Well, which one do you find more entertaining?
Both at, like, the same time.
Ah,
Because professional Susan, the second she misspeaks or anything, it's like, oh no, and I'm like, oh, poor baby.
I'm glad you find I'm glad you find the vocabulary like switches I have as entertaining as you apparently find them.
Yeah, no, it's great.
And back to this one. And Draks have a very segmented tail. Not like bug
Okay,
segmented, but like the scales sort of overlap a lot.
okay.
None of you will ever let that die, but that's okay.
Susan, we can't, like, leap die.
Anyway, so now let's try. Okay, now why do you hate me? Remember that stream? Don't mind me, I'm just trying to figure out why. Oh, there we go.
And hey, about the Jurassic Park streams, those might come back once we clear out some games.
Yeah.
Because it was fun, we would like to do it again, but Pokemon and Monster Hunter are just taking our time right now.
Yeah.
We can only really focus at 2 games at a time.
Yeah. Would I love to get back into that? Yes.
But Monster Hunter is taking our time. We love playing Pokemon Snap to just relax on Fridays. Those 2 games we're not really close to being done with either of them. We're closer to being done with Pokemon Snap than we are Monster Hunter. when we finish one of those games, we'll ask ourselves, what do we want to put on the channel next? There were a lot of old series that we didn't finish. Dragon Age, Baldur's Gate demo. We're going to be taking a really serious look at what
games we can finish.
What games we can finish, what games we want to finish, if we want to start something new. We'll take a good look at that once we're done with Snap, and we'll have an answer. But there's your big PSA on that. I handle that right, boss?
Yep. Just on the shoes. I hope you have fun with that.
Yeah, like Mass Effect Legendary Edition's coming out. I might try talking Susan into doing a playthrough of that with me. I mean, there's always
sure.
And see, that's half our problem. Every time we think, oh, hey, let's start this new project, our immediate answer is yes, without any consideration of what projects would have to get shelved to do that.
Because ADD gremlins. Yes.
And, like, committing to Mass Effect, that is such a long playthrough.
Especially
and then we have to figure...
It's like all the games.
Yeah, it's all the games, all the DLC. It is a long playthrough.
Yeah.
And I would love to take Susan through that universe, because Mass Effect is one of my favorite series. And Andromeda doesn't exist.
I love that. It's one of my favorite series, and this entry over here, it's not real.
I will say one thing in defense of Andromeda.
They tried.
No. There is one actual thing I actually kind of like about Andromeda.
What?
Its combat systems. Its combat systems were fun.
Okay.
And that's the only thing I can say about it.
Okay, I will take your word for it.
Like, you know it's bad when this game I've been looking forward to, because it's a new Mass Effect game, I enjoyed the multiplayer mode more than the actual story.
Oh. That's not good.
Yep. But yeah, Mass Effect is a huge task.
I missed part of her finger on the right hand. I will be coming right back to that.
Yep.
The only reason I'm not jumping right back on it is I want to get the legs before I court forgetting about them.
Correct. Other thing is, we have definitely not been keeping up on our
pre-recordeds.
Yeah. Like, and most of that is we have a lot of shit in backlog.
Yeah, and I do have I am in the process of editing a pre-recorded video.
Yep.
Other things just keep eating my time.
Like the elves video, we haven't put that up yet.
Yes, I did.
Oh, right. No, the lore video, we haven't put that up yet.
I am working on that, though. It's just a matter of the husband keeps nabbing my computer to work on Dice Sesh episodes.
Yeah, and you got a kid. Our time is... We are becoming more of a streaming channel than a pre-recorded channel.
Right, I am gonna try and get us back to...
And I don't think Susan put out a lot of pre-recorded videos before. they were like once a month, right?
I think so.
Yeah. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to diversify. There are monster girls in everything. So just having to stick to the Monster Girl Encyclopedia universe, well, it is a great universe, and has changed my life significantly. I don't think we should limit ourselves to just that. There's monster girls and everything. But me and you should definitely start setting goals, like maybe 2 pre-recorded videos a month. Maybe more exclusive Patreon videos. Not to say the YouTubers won't get anything, but we did 1 Patreon exclusive video game series, 1 Patreon exclusive Monster Girl review, and that's it for Patreon exclusives.
We will get to it.
Yeah. I think this latter half of 2021, me and Susan need to look at the channel and go, what do we want to fucking do here?
Right. Well, will we do some of the stuff we've been doing? Yes. Is there stuff we're gonna get back into doing? Also, yes.
Yeah, we are not overhauling the channel. We are not stopping anything that we have started. We just need a plan going forward, or else our ADD brains are going to go, ooh, what's this? And we'll start something and we'll never finish it again because our ADD brains will go, ooh,
shiny!
Ooh,
gook! Because our poor ADD brains will go, ooh, look, a shiny thing.
Like, we're keeping up with Monster Hunter because Susan loves Monster Hunter. And it's just so fun for her, and she loves getting her friends together on Hub Day to play, and the story mode's interesting, and that's great. We're gonna run out of Village Quest content before we run out of actual content, so that Monday slot's gonna get freed up, and then we can do something on that Monday slot. Pokemon Snap is not a long game unless you're going for a full completionist run, which I don't think we are.
I don't have the brain cells.
Yeah. Take every single 1 through 4 star photo at Diamond rank for every Pokemon.
No.
I don't got the time for that, man.
Yeah.
I've actually stopped playing Pokemon Snap because I've found where the Pokemon I want to take pictures of are, and I've taken their picture, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I got Typhlosion and Espeon. What more do I need?
Fair enough.
But, so that'll be done and we'll have a Friday slot open. We'll probably stick to just 2 games. Right, Susan?
Yeah, probably.
So we could probably make Monster Hunter stay Monday, Wednesday, just do 2 days of multiplayer.
And the thing is, they're still cranking out content for that puppy.
Oh yeah. We got an update coming at the end of the month.
Yeah. And I'm just looking at them like, go you guys? Have you heard of this thing called a vacation? Oh wait, you guys are a Japanese team. Vacation does not exist.
They will probably slow down the updates after this one.
Yeah.
Make them more quarterly like they were with World.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I state just looking at the devs learned how to play the get everybody excited as all hell game.
Yeah. But yeah, there's so much we can do, and there is never enough time to do it all.
Yeah.
And if we see your suggestion and we go, oh, that's great, we should probably do that. And then it feels like we've forgotten about it. We probably have. Because once again, we are both incredibly ADD and incredibly distracted. That doesn't mean we don't like you. That just means something else took that brain space.
Yeah, something else. Something has taken our brain cells hostage. We apologize profusely.
But if we do see a suggestion and we don't think we're gonna enjoy it, like, oh, play Resi 8, Resident Evil 8, Lady Dimitrescu counts as a monster girl. Fuck that.
I do not enjoy games where I get the crap scared out of me.
I've actually watched Resi 8. It's not as scary as like other Resident Evils, like 7. It is definitely more action RPG focused. It's just
That's great.
we are not gonna care enough.
That's great. More power to it.
Yeah. I've watched the gameplay and it's like, oh, they want you to know the world for this one. Okay. We don't know enough about the other Resident Evils. I'm not gonna care.
And and like, yeah, I. Another thing is, the husband and I are the editing gremlins for the Dice Sesh podcast, so
their time gets eaten up pretty greatly.
Yeah. Well, most of the time it's just me handing my husband my computer and just going, "Have at it, dear."
He has really come along with learning how to edit.
Practical experience is a heck of a teacher.
Yeah, also, you should hear him trying to get your software to work for him. It is slightly hilarious.
And then occasionally, and then I'll just hear occasionally, "Honey, could you come help me, please?"
Yeah, because it'll just start skipping, or that thing that happens where your mic cuts out and then everything cuts out for a little bit happens in the recording, and we have to figure out how to fix that.
Ah.
And Ruby, I'm not saying Resident Evil 8 is a bad game. I'm just not that target demographic.
Yeah. Is it a good game? Yes. Are Felix and I the demographic? No.
Like, I'm watching Jacksepticeye play it, and I'm like, there's some interesting bits here, but I feel like I'd fall asleep.
Yeah. And literally all I remember of the Resident Evil franchise is it scaring the ever-loving bejesus out of the poor, unfortunate bastard they got to... Is it just scaring the bejesus out of people and me going, yeah, that ain't for me. Okay, thanks, bye. We hear the slight frustration. The fetus. I am concerned about that statement, but I'm going to let that lie. But yeah,
Oh shit.
What?
Susan, can you hear me?
Yes?
Okay, hold on. I need to check something. Okay, so that's good.
What's happening, Felix? You okay?
I think my internet blipped for a second.
Ah.
Because you started buffering, and... Yeah, I think my ping peaked for a minute. Oh, yeah, no, it is. It is. Oh god, we're doing it again. Don't you do it.
Are you talking to your internet again?
Yes. This It's the second day in a row this is happening.
Might wanna see somebody about that.
Yeah, I called Zito and they just would not give a fuck.
Ah.
What am I gonna do? Get a different internet provider? They're the only one in my area because the United States like to divvy up internet like it's cake at a birthday party.
Don't play Ark if giant tarantulas scare you. Thanks for the heads up.
Yep.
Slowly go. Slowly? That implies he wasn't crazy already.
Are you gonna stay fucking stable internet or you gonna have problems?
Okay. And that is a thing we did not need to know. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Ah, she was gone for a second.
What?
Yeah, you switch layers and she just went like full see-through.
Ah.
Oh boy.
This is what
Oh
happens.
boy, oh boy.
This is what happens when I don't pay attention. Stupid mistakes like this one happen.
Which mistake?
Look at the reference. Look at the girl. See anything missing?
Big ol' horns and wings.
Yeah. The things that delineate this as a dragon.
Have fun with that, Susan. Oh shit, this is a long drawing.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, after this one's done, I'm gonna have to go get food and then do my chores for the day.
There we go. No, I don't think we're gonna do like a. I don't think we're gonna divvy this drawing into parts. Duplicate. Mirror layer.
Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna stop the drawing. We normally end at noon because that's just a natural stopping point. We don't have to end at noon.
Yeah. Noon is just where we choose to call it for the day sometimes.
Because a 2-hour stream is pretty
Long.
good. Yeah. We have gone longer, though.
Yeah.
Hell, get Susan to 1,000 subscribers and we'll do a 24-hour stream.
That would have to be a day where I have absolutely nothing else going on. Like, the kid is somewhere else, I have no other chores that need to be done, like just me and the whatever it is we're gonna be doing.
Playing Monopoly.
I'd still love the 1,000 subscribers, but no thank you to the Monopoly. What?
No, nothing.
Yes, there is a small human in the equation, which is why I said, like, if we can get a day where I have no other obligations, it will definitely be on the table.
You wouldn't make it through a 24-hour stream, Susan.
I'd probably fall asleep at some point, yeah. Now that's a mental image I have. Thank you, Mumsy.
I mean, we could.
First, I'd have to talk him into it.
Your birthday is coming up, right?
It's in June, yes.
Yeah. There's your birthday present. We'll get Love in a Maid outfit.
I understand the sentiment, but it's still a very strange idea for me. Besides, there is the whole thing of finding one that would fit him.
I'll take him for the fitting.
Anyway.
And Stefan, what are you talking about? 24 hours is the typical length of a Monopoly game.
What kind of Monopoly does your family play?
Very aggressive.
Figures.
Because whoever loses or taps out first has to do the dishes for the month.
So it's just like at the last day of the month, there's just a big Monopoly game to see who ends up being Dish Gremlin next month.
Yep. I have not lost once.
Good for you.
I haven't won, but I've never been the loser.
You've always been like, you haven't placed, but you still technically won.
Yep, so I've just been on trash duty, which is very fucking easy. Take the trash out to the car, take the car over to work, put the trash in the dumpster, go get some food. Done deal.
Okay. Wings are on. Last step. Okay, so the horns are shaped like that.
You can probably shape the horns however you want since it's your own interpretation.
Right. Now I imagine among Draks there is a lot of horn variety.
I can only imagine.
Actually, given the
Look at
size of wing compared to size of girl, these could probably be a bit bigger. Now I'm just gonna quietly move this over. No,
now you gotta color in the part that you revealed.
I don't. Because it doesn't exist.
I can still see the line, Susan.
Not anymore!
You erased some of the line on her arm.
No, I didn't. It's on a different layer.
Made you check, though.
I was looking at it to prove a point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's thing.
What's the thing?
When I was coloring it in small, some of the art, some of the little wing tips on one of the drawings on one of the wings did not fully get inked.
Mm.
Now, I imagine like Felix said, among Draks there is a lot of horn-shaped variety. So let's just go with... First, let's make it so I can actually see the lines. Let's go with a nice, simple little pair of horns that come out of the head, come out of the top-ish parts of the head, and sweep over the back of the head. Like that.
Looks good.
Like they're kind of small and close to the head, but
Kind of braided, kind of looking like they're form fitting, like a little bit like what is it?
A little bit like a braid.
Yeah, a little bit like a braid, but there's an actual animal whose horns look like this. And I want to say ibex, and I know that's not fucking it.
Bighorn sheep.
Yeah, kind of. I didn't want to say ram horns because they don't curlicue. Oh my god, I think I found Kirill and Destiny.
Oh.
Just, Actually, you know what? No, there's no way that's Kirill, because that's too cringy even for Kirill to have as his screen name.
Although Drak horns generally fit with the Maid headdress thing. Yeah.
Do you want to hear this very cringy screen name?
Oh, Jesus, okay.
Just get fucking ready for this, because
Jesus,
I am not making this up.
Jesus, take the wheel. Here we go.
Doggy Lover 69 Uwu Rough. I know, right? Like, I was gonna make the joke,
did you lose IQ points reading that?
A little bit. I was gonna make the joke, like, oh, I found Kirill, and I'm like,
wait.
Ain't even this.
It's like a, wait.
I don't want Kirill to be associated with that screen name.
Yeah, like, the man may be a little bit odd, but he is not that odd.
Yeah, like, I appreciate Kirill too much to even insinuate that's his screen name.
That's not him. Yeah, it's like, definitely not him. Cat person.
Ah! Got it.
Okay, so...
Like, Jesus. That's like the biggest shoot me gamer tag I've ever seen.
The biggest tag that's just like, shoot me now.
It's like, here's your goddamn target.
Here it is. Right here. Come get me.
How bad does your day get the second you see that gamer tag killed you in a match? Like, I feel like that's an instant mood drop.
Maybe?
'Cause God, it would be for me.
Oh god, Mumsy, hi. Mmm.
Mums!
It came. I am so sorry. The Xbox decided it did not love you.
It's just like deciding that you're gonna be the weenie on the team.
So, what do you think of these fur horns?
Look good.
Flatly need brain bleach.
Yeah, they look good. Also, that's a very nice Elcor impression, Stefan.
Elgort impression. Oh god.
Do you know what the Elcor are, Susan?
Yes, I know what they are. I was going, oh god, to what Ruby said.
Okay.
Alright, now back you go from whence ye came.
Back, ye demons, ye daughters of the night.
More, more like layers I'm not using right now.
Elcor, they are from Mass Effect. They're big, literal walking tanks. Like in war, they just strap a goddamn railgun to their back and just walk
Go.
forward and fire. Here's the thing about Elcor. They don't talk a lot. Like, all their expression in their own community is done through pheromones. So, their voices are completely monotone. So, to express themselves, before they say a sentence, they'll say, like, what emotion they want this sentence to have. So they'll go, joyously, it is a pleasure to see you again.
That is deeply entertaining for reasons I cannot explain.
Yeah, like the Elcor are fascinating because they are the weirdest. No, they're the second weirdest non-human biology animal that we see in the Mass Effect series. The weirdest one is the Hanar.
Those are the jelly people, right?
Yeah, those are the literal jellyfish.
If jellyfish grew sapience and found space existed.
Yeah, and we're also slave owners.
Let's not think about that too hard.
Yeah, yeah. No, the Hanar are weird. Like, they're the weirdest. Because then we also have, like, the Asari, who are very human adjacent. They're just blue and have tentacle hair. Turians are... They're human adjacent. They have...
They're slightly less close to humanoid than the They are further down the obviously alien and not some weirdo in sci-fi makeup, in practical effects makeup. They're like further down that scale than the Asari.
Yeah, they're kind of bird-like. They're also, instead of like a carbon-based life form like us, they're a nitrogen-based life form.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so like chocolate is poisonous to them.
Like a dog?
Yeah. Only like on like a 20th of a scale.
Ah,
So
fun. Good morning, darling. How are you? Pretty good.
Is that Charizard in a Maid outfit?
Well, you just killed Felix. And my only answer is yes, but also no.
Is that Charizard in a Maid outfit? Lava, half awake, 2021.
It is a dragon girl based off of the thing that Charizard is based off of. You would be surprised what special effects makeup can do. I know, but there is a limit.
Yeah. So, one of the things you can find
So the
in
first the first human Turian interspecies Valentine's Day must have been awkward.
yeah, humans found a way to manufacture chocolate
That
specifically for nitrogen-based life forms because there's more than just the Turians. And
basically we wish to show our affection in ways that don't kill you. Here you go.
yeah. Like the Quarians are also a nitrogen-based life form. And God, do I love me some Quarian.
Quarians are the race Tali is, right?
Yep, Talis Noraya Vos Normandy.
God, that is a mouthful.
It is, but I've learned it. I've learned it for my girl.
Like the only other naming scheme I have heard that is that complex is Spanish, and that's because in some areas you get so when a woman marries, she does the whole turn maiden name into middle name thing. However, her middle name last name combo then becomes her kid's last name, and this can stack over the years.
Yep. Yeah.
Which can result in some very interesting names.
For Quarians, they have their name. So Tali is Talizora.
The name you are given when you emerge from the birth pod.
Yeah, and then what ship were you born on? She was born on the Raya, so Talizora Noraya. And then what fleet and then what ship do you serve on? So, when she was kicked from the Quarian fleet, she was stripped of her ship name.
And then she got the one from the character's ship as a...
Yeah, the Normandy, so it's Vots Normandy.
As a cute to the people who gave her Das Boot.
She was given Das Boot for, like, political reasons. The Quarians don't hate her. And that was in Mass Effect 2. In Mass Effect 3, she's even back with the Quarians.
So they
because...
Query, why is chocolate poisonous to nitrogen-based meat bags? Bean, that is a hell of a way to phrase that question.
Okay, why is poison dangerous to the...
Why does chocolate try to kill the Turians?
Why does chocolate try... Why does chocolate try to kill birds? And I think that's the logic they followed.
Yes, but that does not explain why it tries to kill Turians.
Oh.
I think the commenter is asking for like a biological reason why it's trying to kill them, aside from just because it does.
Because we needed a reason for you to have to go on a quest to get special chocolate when you're romancing Garrus.
Ah, fair.
There you go. Like, I'm sure if I reread the lore books, they have the biological reason written out. That's not sick, man.
Basically going, is there a reason? Yes. Do I know why it exists at the moment? No.
Yeah. I remember that Turians can't handle chocolate because you have to go on a mission to get special Turian chocolate.
For if you're
to
romancing a specific character.
Yeah, to romance Garrus with.
The fact that you are being considerate to the allergies of your significant other is always a nice touch.
Yeah, I'm sure Morden Solus gives the reason, because he has a blurb for every character you're romancing in Mass Effect 2.
For every character, for every romanced character's physiological requirements.
Yeah, like if you're romancing a human, he's just like, human reproduction systems. Fascinating work, fascinating. I never studied it up close. I'll leave you to it, though. I don't want to intrude. I've learned the hard way that that's a very bad thing to do. And I'm like, Morden, the fuck?
Sir.
Morden. Concerned.
That just earns a very quiet little... What?
But Morden Solus is also the best character.
Right.
Like, he does plays, he worked in Spec Ops.
Although he doesn't talk about that.
Because he doesn't, in his old age, technically, because Solarian biology.
In his old age, because Frogman.
In his old age of 19.
Because Frogman.
Yep. He's looked back on the work he did for Spec Ops.
And has gone, no, thank you.
He's realized the countless lives he's taken instead of saved.
And he does not like thinking about that too much.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be that guy anymore.
Which is perfectly fair.
Yeah. Because he was part of a thing to... basically, after a couple hundred years, the Krogans were starting to develop an immunity to the genophage.
And that was a all-hands panic stations scenario.
Yeah, because if the Krogans...
Somehow...
The rest of the world believes...
That if the Krogans get off-world, it's a bad time.
Oh no, Krogans are off-world. If the Krogan population isn't controlled.
I mean, their environment does a pretty good job of doing that for you guys.
No, before the genophage came, Krogans were prolific.
I meant more the everything trying to kill them.
Yeah, and they embrace that and love it. Krogans are warfaring. Krogans are like orcs in 40k.
Ah, okay.
Except for, the whole imagining, if you believe it hard enough, it'll happen.
Because apparently every single orc is a reality-bending level psyker. They just happen to have an IQ of 3.
Yeah. Krogans are more like, we have a problem, we can brute force our way through that problem.
And then adapt to it.
Yeah. She's looking really good. Where are you putting the watermark?
Image, desktop... shrink it down. And shrink it down a little bit more. A little bit more. And let's see if that fits. It does fit. So Krogans are space cane toads named after a grocery store.
Maybe.
Space cane toads. Well, no, Bean. For them to be called a space cane toad, that implies that they were artificially placed on that planet to deal with a problem.
No, that's what they did with their own wars. So Krogans were very primitive, and then the Solarians found them when they were having trouble with basically space spiders.
Okay.
Yeah, space spiders who had psychic abilities and could mind control people.
Space spider bullshit.
Yeah. So they uplifted the Krogans to fight their wars for them. And then...
There is... Star Trek has an entire rule system about why that's a bad idea.
Yep.
The Prime Directive exists for a reason. You idiots!
Yep, and then, once you introduce a species to war, then they just kind of develop an act for it. You kind of get a little scared, like, oh god, what if they do this to us? So they made the genophage, so that only 1 in 8 Krogan babies survive birth.
That's a little concerning.
Yep. After their decimation from the numbers of the war, they just never were able to rebuild their population back up to ever be threatening.
They're still population stable, at least in theory.
Their population is stable at 1/10 of what it was before the war, yeah.
Ah. But anyway, I think she's done.
Woo! Baby!
Thank you all very much for stopping by. You will be seeing us again tomorrow for Pokemon Snap, and this time you'll actually be able to hear the audio.
Woohoo!
So
Get those Pokemon pictures.
Yep. So thank you all very much for coming by, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now. Felix.
What's up?
I did the bye for now.
Oh, shit! Toodles!